Welcome to this dynamic mobility flow practice designed to melt away stiffness and help you feel revitalized. Okay, let's get started in tabletop. Hands right under the shoulders, knees under the hips, and we'll start with a few rounds of cow and cat. On your inhale, lift the heart and the tail. As you exhale, start to curve the spine, moving into cat. Inhale, lifting the heart and tail in cow. Exhale, curl into cat. Take a few more rounds on your own breath pattern, slowly easing out the aches and pains and the stiffness through the back and the belly. Take one more round of breath, one more cow, one more cat, and we'll meet up in a nice neutral spine. Extend the right leg back with the ball of the foot on the mat and gently press your weight into the heel. Keep the belly engaged, and then inhale, shift forward, moving the foot, the ankle, and getting some nice movement through the hips and the shoulders. This will definitely get the creaks out of your joints. Continue to go forward and back on your own breath pattern. Come back to neutral. Lift that leg up to about hip height. As you exhale, curl and bring the knee to the chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull it in. Keep going on your own breath pattern. We're getting a little deeper with every movement that we take. Go ahead and step through and come into your low lunge, lifting the chest. And again, we're going to do some more dynamic movement here. As you exhale, shift back into half monkey. It's okay if it's not deep. As you inhale, place the foot down, shift your weight forward. Inhale, lift the chest, low lunge. Exhale, shift back half monkey. Do your best here to keep the hands and the heel planted. Just gently shift your weight forward and back, allowing the chest to gently lift. This way you're getting action through the legs, the knees, the ankle, and the spine. Keep going, flowing with your breath. Take one more round of breath, one more low lunge, and one more half monkey. Gently bring your weight forward and then bring the right knee underneath you, tabletop, and let the hips rock from side to side, kind of shaking out that last flow. Second side, extend the left leg behind you, ball of the foot on the mat, and start to shift your weight forward and back. Exhaling as you go back, inhaling as you shift forward. And again, do this on your own breath pattern. Bring your weight to neutral so you're on your knee and your two hands, and then float the back leg up to hip height. As you exhale, pull the thigh to the knee, curve the spine. Inhale, extend the leg back, flexing the ankle. Exhale, point the foot, thigh to the chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull it in. Take this a few more times on your own breath pattern. You do not have to keep up with me. You can go faster or slower. On your next breath, step the foot through and come into your low lunge. Gently lift the chest. And again, we'll flow back and forth between low lunge and half monkey. So as you exhale, start to shift your weight into the back knee, straightening the front leg. And plant the foot back down, shift your weight forward into low lunge. Now, as we continue, try to keep the foot and the hands where they are. It's okay if the leg doesn't straighten all the way. This is more about the movement, less about the flexibility. We also are looking to coordinate the breath. So inhaling as you shift forward and exhaling as you shift back. Take one more full round of breath, so that means one more low lunge and one more half monkey. Then find your way back to tabletop, 2 knees on the ground, and wag your tail from side to side. If you're using props, gently put them off to the side of your mat and lower down onto your belly. Bring the hands underneath your shoulders. We'll do a little bit of a cobra series. As you inhale, lift the crown of the head, and then exhale, lower down. Inhale, lifting up, pressing through the hands. Exhale, lower down. You can get bigger each time if that suits you. Inhale, lifting up, getting a nice stretch through the torso. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lower down. Now you might start to feel your triceps working out here. That's a good thing. It's okay. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lower down. Take this a few more times on your own breath pattern. I'll let you know when it's time to move on. On your next inhale, press up onto hands and knees, and then exhale, press back into your child's pose. You can take downward facing dog here if you'd like. It's your choice. Stay here and breathe. Take one more nice deep breath. Then on your next inhale, lift the head. Exhale where you need to. We're going to come back into low lunge with the right foot in front. Shift the weight forward. Make sure that knee is tracking over the center of the foot. And we're going to work the spine here. So some nice, beautiful twists. Bring your right hand to your thigh. Inhale nice and tall. And then exhale, spiral around to your right. Shoulders down. Inhale to neutral. Exhale, twist around to the right. Inhale, come to neutral. Exhale, twist to the right. Keep going on your own breath pattern. This is going to be a motif today. This really allows you to tap into what your pattern is, what your breath pattern feels like. On your next twist, stay to the right and then circle the arm. So inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Now we're really getting into the shoulders and the upper back. You can get the neck involved by letting the eyes follow the fingertips. And again, follow your breath pattern, inhaling as the arm comes up, exhale as it lowers down. Now you have an option here. You can continue circling the arm, or you can bend up the bottom leg, hold on to the foot for a deeper stretch. This deeper stretch will open up the thigh, the front of the hip, and gives you a deeper spiral through the back. Gently release, make your way into plank, and gently pedal the legs. Come on to hands and knees, and step the left foot forward for low lunge so we can do the second side. Settle into that low lunge. Now let's bring the left hand to the left thigh. Inhale, and as you exhale, twist to the left, shoulders down. Inhale, come to neutral. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come to neutral. Exhale, twist. And you know what to do here. Keep going on your own breath pattern. Let's get the arm involved. Inhale the fingertips forward and up. Exhale back and down. Getting deeper into the shoulder, allowing the upper body to move as it will, eliminating any stiffness as we lubricate those joints with movement. Now, as you breathe, this allows the blood flow to continue in an organic way to help you feel good. Here's your option to bend up the back leg and grab onto the foot for that deeper stretch and twist if you choose. Otherwise, let that arm continue to circle. Gently release. Find your way to plank and pedal the legs in plank. So again, we're getting the ankles, the knees, and the hips here. And release onto your belly. Move the props off to your side and move into Sphinx pose. Coming onto the elbows, lower arms are parallel, shoulders back, elbows underneath the shoulders. Nice long neck and lower abdominals are pulling up and in. This is a little bit more static. We're just going to stay here and breathe and let the body settle into the back bend. Let's take that right arm and thread the needle. So you're going to thread it underneath the left arm. Feel free to use a block or a pillow underneath your head. This is a beautiful opening for between the shoulder blades and the shoulder area, upper back. You can bind the top arm if that's comfortable for you. Otherwise, bring the hand in front of your chest. You get a nice twist through the spine here as well. We're going to pull the thighs up towards the chest, rotate for a full spinal twist, and you may want to move your block or pillow out from underneath your head. Let your arms come out to shoulder height and breathe here in the twist. It's okay if the shoulder doesn't touch because of the nature of how we got into this twist. On your next breath, roll yourself back onto your belly into Sphinx so we can do the second side. Set up your pillow if you're going to use one. Thread the left arm underneath the right. Roll onto your left side, but keep the hips down so you're getting a twist. Right arm can support you in front of the chest, or you can bind it behind the back. Either way, breathe here. And now, roll completely on your side, pull the thighs in towards your chest, stacking the knees. Open up the chest so you're in a big spinal twist. Arms are out by your sides, and allow yourself to melt into your mat. Take one more breath. Roll into fetal position onto your left side. Use your hands to press you up to a seated position and face the back of your mat, legs extended out in front of you. Take the right foot in, cradle it, holding onto the foot and the knee, and gently rock from side to side. Place the bottom of the foot to the inner thigh for Janu Shirshasana. Sit up nice and tall. Give a micro twist towards the straight leg and then walk your hands down the leg. It doesn't matter where you hold on to as long as you feel a healthy stretch through the back of the leg. You may feel this in your lower back and or the hips. Breathe into the stretch. On your next inhale, lift the head, come all the way up to vertical. Exhale where you need to. We're going to open this up a little bit so you can scoot your hips so that you're in a wider position in the legs. Inhale, sit up nice and tall, and as you exhale, side bend over the straight leg. Top arm can float up and over the head, because guess what? We're going to do more arm circles. Inhale as the arm comes up. Exhale, let it cross your face and sweep down. Now, this not only gets the shoulder and the upper back, but you'll feel sensation from your hip up the side of your body to your armpit. It's actually quite a beautiful stretch. Keep breathing, keep circling that arm. On your next breath, go ahead and reverse the direction. Arm comes up, opens to your side, and then crosses the face to come up to the sky. Keep going, keep breathing. Do your best to keep the ribs as still as possible. On your next inhale, come all the way up to vertical. Exhale where you need to, because the body is going to want to settle for a second. If you need to massage your lower back, go for it. Extend the legs out, give them a good shake, and let's do the left leg. Bringing it into a cradle position, gently rock from side to side. Bottom of the foot to the inner thigh, sit up nice and tall through the spine. As you exhale, twist towards the straight leg and then walk the hands down the leg for Janu Shirshasana. On your next inhale, lift the head, come all the way up to vertical, exhaling where you need to. Open the hips so that you're a little bit wider, more so facing the side edge of your mat. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. As you exhale, side bend over the straight leg, allowing that arm to float up and over the head for your arm circles. Inhale as the arm comes up. Exhale as it crosses in front of the face and comes down and out to the side. Continue circling the arm on your own pattern of breath. Again, do your best to keep the rib cage still. We're not looking for any twist in the spine. This is a pure shoulder movement. Go ahead and reverse the direction of the arm, bringing it out to the side, then down and across your face up to the sky. Take one more circle of the arm, bringing it up above the head to finish. And come all the way up to vertical. Exhale where you need to. Let the back relax. Massage it if you need to. Let's face the side of the mat, opening the legs up to a straddle, whatever angle you need to be in so that the sit bones are secure into the mat. Toes and knees point upward. Sit up tall through the spine, and as you exhale, start to hinge forward. It does not matter how far you go. We're looking for a healthy stretch through the inner thighs, and you may feel this in the hamstrings as well. Feel free to prop your head so that it has support. We're looking for ease in this stretch, so just be very mindful that you're not forcing yourself to go into the stretch deeper than you need to. We're trying to eliminate the stiffness, not work on flexibility necessarily. And I know there's a fine line there, so this does not have to feel hard or challenging. On your inhale, lift the head. Exhale, where you need to, come up to vertical. Now, if you have blocks with you and you would like some additional chest opening, you can set up the blocks with one on a low level, which will go between the shoulder blades, and one on the next level higher, which will go under your head. But before we lay down, let's do a little windshield wipering. So allow the knees to gently go from side to side, working out the hips, releasing that stretch that we just did. Good, bring the legs back to neutral. Now go ahead and lie back. If you're not looking for the extra chest opening, it's fine, just lay flat in your Shavasana. Take a moment and hug the knees in towards your chest. Roll the ankles, squeeze the toes if you'd like. Take a nice deep breath. And then on your own time, allow the legs to release underneath you, about mat width apart. You can shake them, you can rotate them, whatever you need to let them release. If it's chilly where you are, pull on some socks or a blanket over you to stay warm. Arms are by your sides, shoulder height or lower, palms flipped upward. Let your eyes close and take rest in stillness. Start to deepen your breath. Find energy in your fingers, toes, wrists, ankles, hands, and feet. Bring the legs together underneath you, arms overhead by your ears for a big full body stretch. Hug the knees in towards your chest and gently rock from side to side. Roll onto your right side into fetal position, bottom arm as a pillow for your head. Gently press yourself up to a seated position, eyes remain closed. Bring your hands to prayer at your heart center, or place one hand on the heart and one on the belly. Use this opportunity to check in with how you feel after this practice. How do you feel physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically, and spiritually. Now take a few moments for some gratitude. What are you thankful for in this moment? And give yourself a few reasons why. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. See you next time.